Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with Cruise Tips TV, coming to you from a Carnival cruise ship. We've been on 3 Carnival cruises in the past 6 months, and we have 10 things you must know before you cruise with Carnival. Ready? Let's do this, Carnival fans. If you haven't been on a cruise in a while, you could be in for a surprise in the main dining room. Those big, beautiful menus have been replaced by little QR codes you can scan with your phone. This, of course, is a change that was made with health and safety in mind. It's possible that this is a temporary change, but at the time of this video, you will need your phone, or someone will need a mobile device at dinner to get that little QR code to pop up. But what happens if you forgot your phone or don't have one? The good news is you can probably still get a paper menu. You simply have to ask your dining staff. Next up is perhaps a lesser known fact that stockholders can get onboard credit. That's right, Carnival stockholders can get onboard credit. This obscure perk is something it took us a long time to take advantage of. But before we get into that, here's the scoop. Here's what you need to know. If you own 100 or more shares of Carnival Corp's stock, then you could be eligible to receive an onboard credit per stateroom. Sadly now, the benefits don't stack, meaning if you own 200 shares or you and your cruise mate both have 100 shares each, you don't get double the onboard credit. If you buy the cruise line stock just to get the onboard credit for future cruises, because of that, you can stop at the 100 share minimum if you'd like. We started buying when Carnival stock prices were much, much higher, so it's taken us quite a while to get to the 100 share mark. Of course, we are not giving you financial advice. Buying stock can be very risky, so please consult a financial expert before making any of these decisions. But if you cruise with Carnival and Carnival Corporation Cruise Line brands quite a bit, it can really pay off. Here's how much you'll get on the Carnival Cruise brand in onboard credit, but be sure to check the Carnival Shareholder Benefit website for details on perks and other Carnival Corp cruise lines like Princess, Holland America, and even lines that sail outside of the US. This stuff can change frequently. So for Carnival brand, cruises of 14 days or longer, you get a $250 onboard credit. 7 to 13 days, a $100 onboard credit. 6 days or less, you're gonna get a $50 onboard credit. Now watch for promos, because sometimes you can't redeem these if you book on a promo. Who says there's no free lunch? We don't, and neither does Carnival. When we say free, of course we mean no extra charge and included in your cruise fare. With that said, here is a tip for bargain hunters and foodies alike. Some upcharge restaurants on Carnival, like Guy's Pig and Anchor, Gigi Asian Kitchen, and Cucina del Capitano, offer free lunch. It won't always be the same items from the dinner menu that you pay an upcharge for, but it's a great way to change up the standard buffet fare on your cruise and escape the associated buffet crowds. The next thing you should know is a question we get a lot. Do you have to dress up for formal night? The simple answer is no, you don't. Many cruisers get stressed out about formal night, but it's really not an issue with Carnival. Wear what you want within reason. Well, what does that mean? You don't have to wear a tuxedo, you don't have to wear a prom dress, but the main dining room staff may not welcome you with open arms if you look like you've just hopped out of the pool or strolled in from the beach. While we often see t-shirts, tank tops, shorts, and flip-flops, it's best to wear something other than beachwear to the dining room, especially on formal night. We always recommend you wear what makes you feel beautiful or handsome. Oh, and people do still dress for formal night on Carnival, or elegant night as they say, but it's not a hard and fast requirement, and you're gonna see people wearing a wide variety of different things, so don't let this stress you out. Now, let's rewind a little bit and talk about embarkation day for a few minutes. Carnival doesn't allow guests to bring water, sodas, and other non-alcoholic beverages or alcoholic beverages that are packed in glass or plastic bottles. We've gotten very accustomed to having bottled water on our cruises, so we were a little bit bummed to hear about this policy change. But happily, there's a very reasonable solution. You can pre-order a pack of water for your cruise. The water will be waiting for you in your cabin. You don't even have to lug it on board. We found the price to be very reasonable. I think it was around maybe $5 for a 12-pack. Not too bad, and again, save your shoulders. All right, this next one is a tough one for all you eager beavers out there, like us. Here it is. Don't bother showing up at port until your scheduled embarkation time. Yeah, we get it. You're amped up. You're ready to get on the ship ASAP. But it just doesn't work that way anymore. Carnival has now moved to a staggered check-in system. You'll have a select 30-minute window in which you'll board. And if you show up before that, the staff may ask you to come back later. At this time, showing up early is just going to mean that you wait longer at the port, sometimes out in the hot sun, and you might even slow things down for other cruisers coming in at their predetermined times. So try to observe those times that are assigned to you. Now, we already mentioned that Carnival doesn't permit water, sodas, and other non-alcoholic beverages that are packaged in glass or plastic bottles. There is an exception, and it's a good one. You're gonna like this. At the beginning of your cruise, during embarkation day only, not when you're coming back from a port day, but on embarkation day, guests 21 years of age and older may bring one 750 milliliter bottle of sealed, unopened wine or champagne per person in their carry-on luggage. It has to be in your carry-on luggage. Don't check it through, right? Yay, good news for all you wine lovers out there. So, if you're not buying a drink package, you can save some serious money by taking the allowable alcoholic bevies with you. Just leave the plastic water bottles at home and stick with the allowable amount of champagne, wine, Prosecco, whatever you'd like. On a related note, some of you younger folks may be wondering about the shipboard drinking age. Well, this will likely be bad news for you, especially if your state of residence allows drinking below age 21. But the shipboard drinking age on Carnival is 21, period. We have another fact that may be of some consolation for you. The gambling age is 18. Interesting, but there you have it. All right, all you chair hogs, take notice. There's something you should know if you're cruising with Carnival. You will have a limit on how long you can save your pool chair. Yeah, this is another controversial topic, but regardless of which side of the controversy you come down on, if you're cruising Carnival, you may be limited to 40 minutes of chair saving time. Any longer than 40 minutes, and cruise staff could remove your items if they're unattended and allow someone else a shot at the unattended chair. That seems pretty fair to us. 40 minutes should give you plenty of time to get up and go do whatever it was that pulled you out of your chair, right? Doesn't that seem fair? We gotta end this chair hog thing. Alrighty. The last thing you should know if you are planning a Carnival cruise is don't fear the spa upsell. Okay, let me explain. Quite often when visiting the Cloud9 spa for a treatment on Carnival like a massage, pedicure, couples massage, facial, what have you, you will be encouraged to buy additional products repeatedly. Now we get it. The spa staff are doing their jobs, and some of those products are awesome. And that's how the staff rolls. But for some, it can be a bit off-putting and take away from the experience. Fear not. I found a simple solution, and it's as obvious as it is easy. You simply and politely tell the spa treatment staff first thing that you have all the product you need at this time, and you don't wish to buy anything in addition. Done. I found that the spa staff responds well to this simple, upfront approach 100% of the time. They want you to be happy. They want you to enjoy your spa experience. Okay, my friends, I think that does it for this one. Feel free to ask questions and leave your comments and Carnival tips and tricks in the comments below. We appreciate you so much. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.